Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Glow and Grow. Good morning. How are you all doing? So, the message for today is that some people would prefer to attach themselves to you for your qualities rather than embody those qualities themselves. Let me repeat that. The message for today, and I'm going to break this down, so stick with me. Some people prefer to attach themselves to you for your qualities than to embody those same qualities themselves. What do I mean by that? I was working with someone who was sharing with me some difficulties she was having in her relationship. I'm saying relationship because they weren't officially a couple, but they were dating. And she noticed that he had good qualities in one sense, but he lacked a lot of qualities as far as his ability to communicate well. He was quite abrasive in his communication style. He admired her for her spirituality, her connection to God, and the fact that she works on herself and she tries to help him to work on himself. He liked all those things about her. He liked that she was able to communicate, the way she raised her kids. There were certain qualities that she liked. And what frustrated her is that he didn't want to let her go, and he admired her for her qualities and the way that she lived and the way that she carried herself. But when it came time for him to do the work to embody those characteristics himself and those qualities, he didn't want to, right? He would kind of push back. He would then kind of criticize her for trying to change him. And, it brought me to thinking, if you're new here, welcome. We talk about overcoming toxic and narcissistic relationships. And I think this is something that I saw in myself when I was in my own narcissistic relationship, family and romantic. I see with clients that I work with is that you have people that admire you. They admire your qualities, the way you carry yourself, the way you live, the way you treat other people, the way you treat yourself, and they want to be attached to that because it feels good, your spirituality, your journey for peace, the way, you make decisions that you make sure you make decisions that's healthy for you. They admire that. But when it comes time for them to embody those same qualities, they don't want to do it. They just rather attach to it. I've seen it. I remember having a coworker the same way. We were different. We came from different ways of living, but we liked each other. We had a good time with each other. And I noticed she enjoyed our friendship. But when I would give her tips on, the things that she liked about me, on how she can change it, she wasn't really for it, but she wanted to be connected to it. And you see the same thing with toxic and narcissistic partners is that they, people often ask, do narcissists know they're narcissists? Do toxic people know they're toxic? And for me, that's an easy answer. Yes. It's a curse and a blessing. When I got out of my narcissistic 10-year relationship, I then realized I had some narcissistic people in my family as well. And the curse part of it is that it caused a lot of pain for me, right? Where I had to lose a relationship that I thought was going to be long-term, where I had to lose close family relationships. There was a lot of pain there. But the blessing was I learned so much from it. And just because you go through something doesn't mean you're going to learn from it. You have to be willing to do the work and process it yourself, right? Or get the support to process it. But what the blessing was in that is that I was in close proximity. Good morning, Ahmet. I was in close proximity to these types of people. And when people with destructive personalities, whether you call them toxic or narcissistic, when they feel comfortable enough around you to really show who they are or speak about who they are and how they think. Good morning, Stephanie. They will expose themselves. And one of the exposures that I saw from the narcissistic people in my family was that they knew exactly what qualities they wanted in a woman. That's why I always say it's not a coincidence that you end up in a toxic or narcissistic relationship. They pick you. They look for people with certain qualities that are loyal, that are nurturing, that are supportive, that are respectful, right? That like to see good in other people, like to nurture the good in other people, like to see other people win. They look for those types of qualities. And this is an example to the message that I have for you today, is that they don't have any intention on embodying those qualities. They don't care about embodying those qualities, but they want it in the people that they're attached to. Yes? Let me know if you understand where I'm coming from. Even if you're watching the replay, put a 1 if you see this, if you think about your own situation, right? They love to see the good qualities in other people, but they don't intend. Good morning, Wasim. You see it, Stephanie. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Wasim. Thank you, Wasim. They love to see the good qualities in other people. They want to attach to it, but they have no intentions on embodying those qualities themselves. So if you're just coming in, watch the replay when YouTube uploads it. But the message for today is that some people would prefer to attach themselves to you because of the good qualities that you have, rather than embody those qualities themselves. So what that means for you is, now that we understand them, because I don't like to just talk about them, but where does that leave us? How do we need to approach these people and deal with these people? Is you have to release the need to see other people develop, right? Because you see that they like to attach to you. And because of your heart, because of your personality, you want to see them grow too. You want to see them develop too, right? So here you are trying to teach them and coach them, maybe send them to therapy, send them to coaching, whatever it is. You want to see them grow. But you have to use your own wisdom. And this is a part of healing. This is what I work with my clients, is that healing is not just about not feeling pain anymore, but it's about becoming more wise. Using your wisdom and discernment to see who around me is attaching to me just to reap the benefits of who I am, versus who is around me to embody the things about me that they like, right? If I'm around a billionaire, I am going to learn. I'm not just going to be around that billionaire to get the nice, treatment and the nice cars and the nice clothes and the nice food. No, I'm going to try to learn. How did you become a billionaire, right? What's the saying? You don't give a man fish, you teach him how to fish. Some people don't want to learn how to fish. They just want to take the fish because that's easier, right? So you have to now use your wisdom when you're dealing with toxic and narcissistic people to say, okay, I see you like me for who I am, but you're not living the way I'm living, right? You just want to reap the benefits of being attached to me. So release the need to see other people grow when you see that they don't have any intentions on growing. Okay. And that's whether you're in a toxic and narcissistic relationship or you're out of one. A lot of people struggle still after the relationship because they're not sure. Did I make the right decision? Should I have tried more? Listen, people have to meet you halfway. It's not hard. And if it's hard for them, then they need to get support to work on that. Right? But some people will prefer to attach to you for your qualities rather than embody those qualities themselves. And that is not your responsibility. It's their we all have our own responsibility to develop in the way that we need to develop. Right? And if people want to be lazy and take the shortcut and drain you for your good character and your good qualities, but not become that and embody that themselves, then you need to set them free. That's their choice. We all have free will. Right? All right, y'all. I hope this blesses you. I will see you later. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. That means hit the subscribe button at the drop down. Hit all notifications so you see when I come on live. But I do come on here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every morning for a morning message, in addition to my regular uploads. All right, y'all have a blessed day. Stephanie, Wasim, y'all have a blessed day. All right, bye-bye.